Here is a new episode of the Inspires program. In this program, with which we aim to guide young people with stories of success, we continue to introduce you to athletes from different sports branches. Our guest in this episode is Samet Geyik, a player of a national basketball team as well as of Türk Telekom Sports Club. Welcome to the Inspires program. First of all, could you tell us about yourself?
I was born in 1999 in Manisa. I started playing basketball when I was 9. I have been playing basketball for 20 years now, but it's my 13th season as a professional player. I have been in Ankara for 2 years now.
It must be also quite fulfilling to play in the national team. Would you like to talk about your experiences as a national team player?
We do not consider our role in the national team merely a job. We love basketball. We love playing basketball. And we love what we do when playing in the club teams. Club teams are places where we both love what we do and make money. However, playing in the national team is something beyond that. In the national team, we're doing the job we love. Besides, wearing the national jersey is a very distinguished honor. The extent of joy we experience when we win a match, or of sadness that overwhelms us when we lose one, is different compared to other times. The national team is, of course, very special. Hopefully, we will perform well this year as well and participate in the World Basketball Championship.
Very well. From your perspective, is there a passion for basketball in Turkey? Or is it growing? Or is there no passion at all?
We can't say that Turkey serves as a school of basketball in this regard. However, during the last decade, the interest in basketball has increased a lot in Turkey as well. It may be so because accessing basketball has become easier. Children have now begun to grow up watching basketball on TV. They have started to take an interest in basketball. Compared to the past, there is a 100% increase in the interest in and passion for basketball. It is evident in the court bleachers as well. There are more spectators now. Nevertheless, of course, we can't say it's enough.
How did you achieve this success that makes us all proud when watching the matches? How do you prepare for the matches?
By training right here. As a matter of fact, being a basketball player, more precisely, being an athlete, is an unforgiving profession, as you have to train every single day. You have to forget the previous day and prepare for the next one. That is why training practices are more important than anything. And matches, of course, our stage, the place where we bring all our skills into play and show our performance with full capacity. But the training periods are much more important for us. They are much more critical. Not only training periods, but also off-season periods we have in the summer are of significant importance. We need to perform well in the off-season periods, as well in order not to sustain any injury during the season.
It feels like that you spend 95% of your time by engaging in sports. But what do you do besides basketball? Do you have any other hobbies?
Of course I do. I love reading books. I read a lot. Besides regarding books, I also love history. I have a keen interest in reading history books. I like watching YouTube videos related to history. These are what I do when I'm not watching a match at home. I either read books or watch documentaries or discussion programs about history. Basically, this is my biggest hobby. Apart from this, I love listening to music. As a matter of fact, recently I want to learn playing a musical instrument. I'm also receiving training about it. In addition, I'm trying to learn how to play bağlama, but I'm not good enough at it yet.
What would be your advice to young people who want to follow in your footsteps?
Working hard. That is the most important thing. In addition, regardless of what they do, This is true for every profession, of course. But since we're talking about sports right now, I would advise them to work hard and to do it with love, as it's the most important thing in basketball. When you go out into the court and do your job with love, the pleasure you take in doing it and the contribution the training provides are much greater. It feels very different when someone does it unwillingly and in a forced manner. Therefore, it's necessary to do it with love, willingness, and hard work. And you should not give up. Anybody can experience setbacks anytime. We experience them too. There are times where we sustain injuries and go through difficult periods in our lives.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for participating in our program.